Hello my crafty friends, how is everyone doing today? Welcome to my craft room and my channel. I'm Sheree and I'm here today to start working on the Raggedy Ann journal that I promised I was going to be working on. I had taken this to get apart in my video where a subscriber had asked me how I take apart books, and I did a video where I took apart this Raggedy Ann book and a Mickey Mouse book. And then someone asked me about making this one into a journal, so I said, okay, let's do it. So this is the start of it. I just wanted to show you, I was thinking I had some things put away for Raggedy Ann journal, but all I really had put away was, after I pulled it out, was just another book. I had tucked it in with, like say, this book. And here are the pages from this book. By the way, this is 1973. It was originally 39 cents. 73 Raggedy Ann book, and this one here I had tucked in with my Raggedy Ann stuff. This one was originally 69 cents here, it says, and it's really cute. This one, I mean, it's totally different than this one. They're both really cute, but I just happen to have taken this one apart during that video. But here's this one, same back. Yep, same back. But this one, 69 cents, and this one's from 1979. So both 70s, but early 70s, later 70s. Okay, so, oh, let me show you the pages in this one real quick. It's really cute. I think I remember showing you this one in a, well, maybe not recently, but probably showed it to you in a Thrifty Thursday, I would think. But this one's super cute. In good shape, really. The pages especially, this needs a little bit of washing, a little bit of grunge here and wear, but really in decent shape. This one's really in perfect shape, really. I mean, there's a tiny bit of wear there. So let's see, what else did I have put away? I had in there, oh, I knew there was something else. Just some pages from another book. I don't know what book it was, but I thought they would be good. They're either from a Raggedy Ann book or another book that has some Raggedy Ann stuff in it. So there's this page here, and there's Raggedy Andy. And there's Raggedy Ann. I must have done another maybe I did another Raggedy Ann. I don't remember it, though. Wait, yeah, here it is. This one's 1969. Wasn't that cool? And here's just a blank page. Is it a blank page? Yep. Okay. So I just tucked those in there with that other book I just showed you. and like this book here. And that is all I had in there. So we're gonna put the cover together a little bit today. I do have some pages or some things here that we just made. We made a little paper bag pocket out of one of the McDonald's. Oh, I need a drink. Why is my throat all of a sudden really dry? Yeah, goodness. So paper bag pocket and a couple of pages. These are from the flower or floral sandwich paper, and we put this on. I put it on this is like lightweight cardstock, just to try it out, see how it would be as a page. And this one too, experimenting with that same floral kind of waxy sandwich paper on a piece of some kind of notebook paper or something, to see how that would be. And I think that would be pretty in here too. This looks like it's about the right size too. And then I had not originally, but a while ago, I went on a page preparing binge for the size of pages I would need for a little golden book, and that is what all of these are. I really do it when I do it right. I mean, I'm saying I do a lot whenever I put my mind to something. I bring it back to you and I said, yeah, I did what I said I was going to do, and I did a lot of them. So these are all pages that can be put into little golden books. There's the right size. I'll just, for example, there, you can see they're all pretty much the same size. What's this in the middle here? Here's one that's a little bit different size here. I guess that's why it's turned like that. But let me just turn it and take one off the top, and I'll show you what I mean. Here's one right off the top of all of these pages. This one happens to have pockets in it, but see what I mean? It's just about the right size. I would need to cut a little bit off the top here on that one. Yep. Let's see. This is a single. I just want to see what I did here because I had these sitting with my books. Okay. Yeah. I think I did these on my lunch breaks. I took some scrapbook paper to work and did all of these on several lunch breaks. So anyway, I have those ready to go. So there won't be any printables in here or digitals or anything. There'll be all things from my stash. I'm not buying anything special. I did pull out these stickers. I just thought I was looking for a certain sticker, which I don't think I've found it yet. But anyway, I found these, and I thought these would be cute. Somewhere in here, a couple of these stickers, and I found these two, these stickers right here. Let me see if these are what I was looking for, or if there's something else. No, these are like little, I know I bought these because they look like retro Valentines. So these can work in here though, some of these. But I have some other ones that look like little dolls. And I have a couple different ones. I know where one bunch is, which I haven't gotten out yet. But the other bunch, I don't know where they are at the moment. So if I find them, we'll be able to use them. I used them recently, and I don't know where I know where they should be, but I don't know where they are, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't think they're in the right place. So anyway, if I find them, we'll use some in here. But I have ready to do the basic putting together of the cover. And someone also asked me, which I know if you've watched my channel for a while, you've seen me do it several times. So, and many times probably, and that's why I really haven't done it recently, because I've done it so many times on my channel. But someone recently asked me, so I thought, okay, well, I'm getting ready to start this one, so why not go ahead and just start from the beginning. And you know, you already saw me do that video where I took this apart, so you know, I took the spine off of this one and everything. I am going to do a video where I keep the golden spine. Somebody else asked me about that, about doing that on video, so I will. I'm just haven't gotten to it yet. You know, I only do one. I do one video per day, so it takes time sometimes to get to all the videos. Someone also wants to see that mushroom journal cover topper that I did turned into, you know, used on a journal. So that, and asked me if I was going to do a mushroom journal, and yes, I am. I just, you know, like I said, one thing at a time, one journal at a time. These things take time, right? So I will get to it. Well, that's 3 different things, I think. I haven't written anything down. I'm just remembering off the top of my head. So if I forget anything, just leave me a nice, gentle reminder in the comments, and I'll get to it. Maybe I'll actually write it down when I get a chance. So I made a little mark there so I can cut this piece of cardboard down. I'm just going to use my scissors. I have my paper cutter here, but I usually use my paper cutter because it's hard for me to cut a straight line. I don't know about I know other people have trouble with it too, but I'm sure there's people out there that can cut a straight line, but I never knew I couldn't cut a straight line before I started doing junk journals. So anyway, just to review from the very beginning here, we're just going to put this spine on today. And then I'll show you my fabric for the spine, but I'm not going to put the fabric on the spine because I'm going to look for paper that I want to put here in here, because even though this is beautiful and fresh and clean, I want it to be prettier than what it is. It's just this plain, you know, I don't know, unless I change my mind, I'll think about it, and I want to make sure of that, because I'm looking at it now, and this seems to be a little different than usual. Let me look at another one here. Let me look at this one. I don't know why it looks different. Yeah, is it different? It's darker. It's darker. See how light this one is? This is the same, but it's lighter, and this is darker. And of course, there's no writing on this one. I don't know why it looks so different, because, well, this is 1979, this is 1973. I don't know, I'll have to look at some other ones, compare, and make sure whether I want to cover this up or not. So, you saw, you can make the spine as big as you want or as little as you want. I wouldn't make it smaller than 1 inch. This is 1.5 inches. Okay, and then, so you cut your spine as big as, or, the width is smaller or as big as you want. I like 1.5 inches because you can get, in a 1.5 inch, you can do 2 or 3 signatures and have really plenty of room for that. If you want more than, and if you want to, like really 3 big signatures, like really lot of paper in there, you would need a bigger spine, or if you want more signatures, then you would need a bigger spine, unless you can just have 3 pages or something in each signature. But anyway, this is how I do it. So you leave a little space, you've got your cardboard spine there, and you don't, most people have access to, you don't have to buy any certain chipboard, like chipboard. You can just use cardboard, and you can make this 2 layers, or you can make it 1 layer, whatever you feel comfortable with. And you can even use cardstock and cut it to size and then put some layers together if you don't have any cardboard. The idea is to use what you have, and you can even use some like thick wallpaper or anything to make a little thick piece to put here. But don't make it too thick. I don't like it too thick, because then you're going to sew through this, and it's going to be hard to get your needle and your little pokey tool through there. Your awl. So anyway, I've got a little space there. You want a little space where your book's going to fold in between your spine. I'm trying to get it just right. Of course, it's going to move around in a second. And I use this masking tape, or it's actually duct tape from, I get mine at Walmart, D-U-C-K, duct tape. So it's the name brand there at Walmart. It's very thick and it's very sticky. So once you put this down, it's going to stick together. So what I do, you can see I've got it lined up here, but we're going to move things around. In fact, I'm going to move this out of the way for a second, and we're going to do this half first. And so, because I'm going to need 2 pieces here. And I'm going to try not to go over too far, not too far onto the book, but I want to go far enough where it's stuck down, right? So about maybe a little bit more than 1/4 inch, but not quite 1/2 inch. So about right there. And I'm going to line it up at the top and just put it down. Try not to move anything around. And kind of push it down there so everything's grabbing onto the tape. And remember what I said, it's very sticky. And then I'm going to decide, I usually wrap it around like this, but I don't want to cover up. I'm looking at what I have here, and I don't want to cover up too much of Raggedy Andy here. So I think I'm actually going to cut it off. And I always use these scissors, so, and you might want to wash off your scissors when you're done, because this sticky stuff does get on your scissors if you use this duct tape. It is actually hard to cut after a few cuts until you either wash off or wear off that stickiness. Okay, so that piece is on the back. I'm going to do it separate because like I said, I don't want my tape to come over too much on my book here, but I want it enough so it's, holding the spine on. So let me look here. Probably only like 1/4 inch on this side, which I think I did a little bit more than 1/4 inch on the other side. So I'm looking at the top here, my top edge, and I'm lining it up about 1/4 inch over, and then just straight down. And I'm just going to go with that. Okay. My fabric is going to be covering this up, so, but like I said, I didn't want to cover up Raggedy Andy too much there. Now, again, I'm going to cut this off. Sometimes I do struggle with cutting it a little bit because, like I said, it's just, and I need to see what I'm cutting here. So let me turn it over. I don't want to cut the wrong thing. Sometimes I struggle with cutting it a little bit, this tape, because it is so sticky. And it will, like, you'll get some of the stickiness on your needle too, so be prepared to kind of like try to clean that off if you want to, if you use the same needle all the time. It kind of wears off too as you use your scissors more after this. Okay, there we go. And these scissors are not my sharpest scissors, so maybe sharpest scissors would help. I just don't want to use any other scissors because I don't want to get any stickiness on them. So I just use those same old scissors all the time for this part of the job, at least. Okay, so there's that. See, that is stuck on there. It bends nicely. You can kind of push it into the fold there. See where your fold is. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side and make sure you have everything upright. See, you don't want to do this. You want to make sure you have it all in the right direction. So here's my front cover. I'm going to put it down here. Here's my back cover upright. I'm going to put it down here and put it, actually my tape is sticking out a little bit there. But this is not going to go over it because we need a little gap there in between the cardboard and the book back cover. So again, we're just going to do the same thing. Now the back is not as, especially the outside of the cover is not as, I'm not as worried about covering, you know, not covering up anything or covering up anything. But I still want about a little over 1/4 of an inch here, or almost 1/2 inch, to make sure this is attached well to the new spine. So again, a piece there, and just put it down. And once you get it down, it's, you know, you got to kind of just go with it. See if it's a little crooked, which I think mine is a little crooked. I'm not worried about it because, like I said, I'm going to put some paper on here. I'm going to put fabric on here. You know, lots of, not lots, but this is all going to be covered up. So if the tape's a little crooked, it doesn't really matter. Okay, see, very sticky. But that's a good thing, right? You want it to all be together, right? Stuck together forever. Let me just, this is why I don't like to do it on a video, because I do struggle with cutting it a little bit, like I said. I'd rather just not struggle on a video, but somebody wanted to see it, so here it is again. So this will be my video I'll point to now, because I've done it so many times, it just in my new, you know, when it says new project, but I've never labeled one. I don't think, like, how to make a spine or something like that. How to make a new spine on a little golden book or any book. Okay, so let me make sure this is nice and flat here. Okay, there's my fold. Okay, so that's all together. Now this side, almost like you don't even really have to have a, wonder, I've never not put tape on this side. It almost looks like I don't need tape there. But I'm not gonna, you know, you want it to be solid, secure. So I would not put tape there, but, and the 1.5 spine is just a little bit too big to use one piece. Like if you want to just use one piece, make your spine smaller than your tape, and then you only have to use one piece. I have to use 2 pieces because I make the 1.5 inch. That's my go-to, 1.5 inches. I like 1.5 inches. Not too big, not too small. Okay. All right. So, I think, did I show you my spine fabric? I'll show you in a second. We're not going to put it on tonight, but if I want to show it to you just in case I didn't. Okay, I'm going to have to pause and cut this last piece off because it's getting really, my scissors are getting really sticky here at the moment. And sometimes I'll grab these. These are my sharper scissors. Let's try, and these are, well, they're not exactly clean either, but just to try a little bit sharper scissors. See if I see that cut all the way up to there, and yeah, sharper scissors do work a little better. Okay, I might have to just give up these scissors for cutting the tape and actually use my get a new sharper pair. I mean, even the Dollar Tree scissors, you can get nice Westcott scissors at Dollar Tree sometimes if you find them there, and they're very sharp. That's what these are, little Westcott scissors that I got from Dollar Tree, and they're very sharp, and they're just $1.25. So it's almost like it would be. I should get a couple more bigger ones and try those. Okay, so there. I mean, doesn't that look nice? We're all upright and new spine ready to go. So that is how I do my spines every time. Nice and strong, as you can see. Nice and secure. Just making sure everything's flattened out. So this will all be covered up with fabric. And I chose for this one because Raggedy Andy, well, there's red here in their clothes. There's green, there's pink, there's some purple here. But he has this kind of gingham shirt on, right? Red and white gingham. So I ran across this little gingham here, little red and white gingham fabric, a strip that was sent to me in Happy Mail a few years ago, actually, by a friend. And it just said, it was so perfect, it would look like it came directly from his shirt. So I'll have to probably cut this down a little, but it's plenty to wrap around here. So yeah, I think that if I look for some paper here and here, this would be a lot prettier than just this plain inside. So that's what I'm going to do next. Look for some paper. I showed you the paper I have cut for the pages already, and we'll use all the book pages in here. And before you know it, it'll be ready to go. But yeah, we're on our way. So I hope you enjoyed that beginning. And then I'm thinking about working on this one too next, after this one, not at the same time. But this is, I kind of don't, I don't usually do two, just once in a while I'll do, I just do the two sewing journals, but they're very different. So I'm thinking about doing this one too while I have these things out, but not at the same time. I'll do that one after. I don't like to do, two at the same time usually. So yeah, I just like to focus on one. There's nothing wrong with that. So thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed the start of this. I think it's going to be pretty cute, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay tuned for the next steps. And I will do the rest of the cover on video so you can see how I do this, in case you're new to my channel and you hadn't seen how I do it before. So thanks for watching. We're going to actually also put some kind of closure on here too, all in the process of, I like to do all of that together. The closure, think about it all together. The closure, what's going to be here, the fabric, the pockets. We do all of that before we start on the pages. So, it's a process that is good to think about before you jump into the pages. So thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.